Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest of Rise of a Champion 14 is singles action scheduled for one fall. And it is to determine who is Mr. PWX.
Girl, you get me right as block. I'm at a loss for
Indeed, once again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Trevin Adams here, joined by Jason Cade. Getting things started here, Premier Wrestling Experience, Rise of a Champion 14.
That's right, Trevin. We have John Skyler, a man of many nicknames. I don't know, Bearded Brother, the Southern Scoundrel, Southern Savior. We also call himself the top prospect, but he lost. So he's kind of the bottom prospect. But he's fighting for the opportunity to be called Mr. PWX. And Trevin, I don't believe that he's even Mr. PWX. I think Patrick just wants him to be called Mr. PWX.
I'll tell you right now, Skyler makes his way to the ring. Had an opportunity to talk to John Skyler earlier today. And there's some symbolism in his attire. That is actually his attire from his PWX debut. Streamer party is getting started, and Ethan Case is not coming alone right there. Students from the Palmetto Wrestling Academy, Ethan Case, head trainer. Heck of a way to make his way here to the ring. This is a huge match.
Why should that be allowed? Why is all these students out? They could cheat. They could cheat for Ethan Case. I bet they'd love that. I bet Patrick would love to see Ethan Case.
And a meteor could come through the roof of this building as well, but just as unlikely is any of these students getting involved in Ethan Case's match.
I don't trust any of them. They all look shady. Ethan Case is shady.
Family members there as well.
Oh, how nice. Ethan has his family out here. You know, I really don't believe either one of these guys was the PWX.
See right there, kissing his little baby, literally on the way to the ring.
Ugh, little baby Case, who cares? He's always parading her around in these PWX shows, trying to gain sympathy from the people. Oh, like me, I have a kid. Plenty of people have kids.
So tonight,
why is Ethan special?
Tonight, Kevin Kelly on assignment. He warned me what to expect when left alone with you, Cade, so I apologize in advance, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't need to apologize. Apologize for you, for dragging me down on commentary. Oh, and the streamers are flying.
Introducing first, from Waco, Texas, weighing in at 214 pounds, recognized as the current Ultra J champion, he is a two-time former PWX World Heavyweight Champion, a former PWX Tag Team Champion, and a PWX representative for New Japan Pro Wrestling. He believes he is Mr. PWX, the Southern Savior, John Skyler.
That is one heck of a resume there, Jason Cade.
Yeah. He's still John Skyler.
His opponent, representing fully gimmicked, weighing in at 225 pounds, himself a former Ultra J champion, a one-time PWX World Heavyweight Champion, a one-time PWX Tag Team Champion, the 2015 PWX X16 Tournament Champion, the 2018 Battlefield X winner, and he says he is Mr. PWX, Ethan Cade.
Wow, what a resume as well here, Cade. Comparing the accolades of these two gentlemen, I'd argue evenly matched. However, one-on-one right here in PWX, Ethan Case has never defeated John Skyler.
You don't say. Never, not once.
Two men that bleed the colors of PWX. Some of the longest tenured talents on the roster. Heard from Brett Wolverton the accolades of these gentlemen. As we already pointed out, I'm incredibly excited here to see what's going to happen when they face off. But I got to ask you this. We talked about the PWA Ultra J Championship just last night. It was pure 11. Skyler defending that championship against Nathan Cruz. Think any damage done in that matchup going into such a big match here tonight?
Oh, plenty of damage. Nathan Cruz took Skyler to his limit. I don't know what Skyler has left. Just 24 hours removed from a battle. I think Ethan just hanging out with his baby, probably sending pictures of his ugly-ass kid, Patrick. That's what they do. They exchange pictures of ugly-ass kids together. That's why they're friends. Who knows what Skyler has left?
As these two guys locking things up here, jockeying for position. That is one heck of a collar and elbow tie-up. I definitely expect to see sportsmanship here. Two great athletes, and right now, Ethan Case with a shoulder tackle.
Did you just say you expect to see sportsmanship with John Skyler in the ring?
I sure did.
What is wrong with you people? You cannot trust John Skyler.
And while you're yakking, unique pinfall 2 count. Beautiful lucha arm drag from Ethan Case.
Oh, watch out, John.
Big man can fly. You might be about to see it. No, Skyler smartly backing off.
Yeah, he's back into the sea of Ethan Case students. Like, just punch one of them. I wish you would just punch one of them. Show us who you really are, John Skyler. Just punch one of them.
I'm having some words, but reality is, like stated, Palmetto Wrestling Academy, they are here to watch, to learn, to support Ethan Case. They will not be getting physically involved.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, John Skyler jaw-jacking with the kids. Jaw-jacking with the Case students.
Yeah, he's got to keep his eye on the prize here, so to speak. Again, these men, it's bragging rights, but it is serious bragging rights here in the Premier Wrestling Experience. Who is Mr. PWX?
I think Ethan Case is in John Skyler's head. He likes to play it off like he's not worried about Ethan Case because Ethan Case has never beaten him, but he's in his head. His students are out here. He's gotten up on them. And now just slugging it away.
Yeah, with the tensions, we saw them at the Rise of a Champion press conference between these two. When you want to be the best, you're going to do what it takes. As Skyler caught by Case. But how about that? Skyler, scouting him well. He was thinking he was going to slingshot in for a spear, and instead, eating a boot from Ethan Case.
When you have someone that you've never beaten before, Ethan Case, he's worried about John Skyler. He has to prove himself. Spear on the apron, the hardest part of the ring, Trevin.
What a way to get things started in this matchup here. So physical already. And here's the situation. Go back to X16 here in 2019. Skyler had defeated Case in the second round, arguably through the distraction of Revolt.
A stolen victory.
Some might argue.
No!
What is Skyler doing?
He's just pushing over the students. He's attacking the students. I told you, John. I told you the type of man John Skyler. This kid did nothing to him. He's just hitting them for no reason.
I think it's getting a little personal, out of control here.
Ethan Case is in John Skyler's head.
And Skyler, what is he thinking here?
He's about to punch Ethan Case's dad.
And forced to get punched by Case for taking his eye off the ball.
Yeah, you don't punch a man's father. I think that's his father. It looks like him.
I believe you're correct here. Chop from Ethan Case here. Skyler on the defensive.
This guy just beat up his students, so of course Ethan's mad.
When if you go back to Battlefield X, during the Battlefield X match, Case actually had eliminated John Skyler, returning the favor, if you will, from X16. Skyler was nose-to-nose at the time with the surprise returned Corey Hollis, but right now he's got to be thinking about Ethan Case, and that boot right there shows that he is.
But just as much as Ethan Case is in John Skyler's head, as you can see, because he attacked his students who were doing nothing to him. I believe John Skyler is just as much in Ethan Case's head. Ethan Case has never beaten John Skyler, so he has that chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, but how many times did these men face off? How close it was. Reality, though, is Case had 3 opportunities at Skyler when Skyler was the world heavyweight champion. Couldn't beat him, and that's Skyler's argument, is you can't beat me in PWX if you haven't been able to beat me in a PWX ring. And right now, a hair away from Skyler being victorious.
Fun fact, Kevin. Oh,
Trevin.
Trevin.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry, the names rhyme. I get mixed up. You both idiots. John Skyler and Ethan Case, neither one has beaten me in single competition. So why am I not Mr. PWX? Because I'm not Patrick's buddy, that's why.
And you also haven't been here for the duration of the company and done what these two men have done.
Well, I'm hurt. All right? I'm injured. as John Skyler chokes Ethan Case in the ropes. He's showing us who he actually is. I've been saying this for months. You cannot trust John Skyler.
We had the clean break there, but I got to admit, what we saw, and look at the way he's standing on the man's hand here.
He knows that giant pop-up forearm is coming. He doesn't want him to be able to throw that punch.
Yeah, it's hard to tell a man to eat it when you can't use your hand. Irish whip into the corner. Case sees Skyler coming here. Trying to create some separation, hits the elbow. I'm impressed right now. Oh, wow, what a savate kick.
Stopping Ethan in his tracks, goes for the pin.
Able to just kick out was Case, and I was about to say I was impressed by the flurry of offense from both men. But again, Skyler with the upper hand right now.
Shutting him right back down, working Ethan Case over as the crowd's coming behind him.
And again, we talked about how many ways they've paralleled each other. Tag team champions here at PWX, world heavyweight champions here. Both have held the PWI Ultra J Championship that, of course, John Skyler holds right now. But only one man can be Mr. PWX.
And I got to admit, Skyler's impressing right now. I didn't know how much he would have left after that match. They had to have wrestled for at least 20 minutes last night.
Yeah, once again, Nathan Cruz put on a wrestling clinic with John Skyler. Two men know each other so well from the UK. It was truly a catch-as-catch-can classic. You can check it video on demand here soon on the High Spots Wrestling Network. But right now, it is about what's happening in this ring and those elbows from Ethan Case trying to stop this onslaught from John Skyler.
Skyler gets him up. Finley roll. Oh.
Yeah, but crucifix pin. 2 count only. I think Skyler caught off guard there. Goes for that snap there. Beautiful senton.
As he stares into the eyes of the people in the front row. Some behind him, some against him. John Skyler's trying to prove that he is Mr. PWX. And if you listen to him, and I guess Patrick too, I guess you'd think, yes, he is, but I don't think so.
And another senton from Skyler. Gotta think damage could be done to Case. Rips it again, if not his sternum. A fourth.
He's just driving all the air out of Ethan Case, and he's not going to have anything left to kick out. And here comes the straps. John Skyler. John Skyler's Skylering up.
Oh, man, I'm surprised here. He's not tried to pin the man again. I guess he's decided it's going to take a bit more to take out Ethan Case here.
Is it that, or is he just toying with him? I believe John Skyler doesn't respect Ethan Case. I believe he's toying with him. Look, he's tuning up the band.
No, counter from Case. He's going to capitalize.
Right into the figure 4 right here in Flair country.
That is authentic as it can get here. Skyler's in trouble, center of the ring. It sounds like right now the PWX faithful behind Case, nearly a pinfall on Skyler. And that's one of the things that makes the figure 4 so dangerous, Jason Cade. You're both being submitted as well as the risk of having the shoulders down like that.
That is one of the most painful moves I've ever been in. When applied correctly, it could break your leg.
Now
what happened to me? Broke my leg.
And what you're seeing right here from John Skyler is he tries to turn over the momentum. Every time he moves, he risks making it worse, but able to get to the ropes.
Good ring awareness by John Skyler.
But what effort did it take? What damage was done to get the hold broken here? You can see now holding onto that knee.
Ethan needed that. Ethan's been taking a lot from John Skyler this whole match. He has to bring it back down to his level. Skyler still has fight in him. Gives him a big European uppercut, sends him down to his butt.
Definitely a mixed reaction again from the PWX faithful here in Concord, North Carolina. Excited to be here. European uppercut. It is going to be one heck of a night, and we are getting things started in a big way.
It's the biggest show of the year. I even dressed up for this show, Trevin.
Case in some trouble here. Skyler running European uppercut. Taking a while here to follow up. Drop kick from Ethan Case. Might have knocked the tooth out there from John Skyler.
Ethan's getting the crowd behind you. You got to capitalize, Ethan. You can't worry about the crowd.
A bit of a stalemate situation right here, at least momentarily. Referee giving these guys some latitude, not counting them down yet. It looks like Kay's showing enough life. So who's getting the bigger chant here, Jason?
It seems split right down the middle. Well, right now they're booing Skyler. Cheering Ethan.
Exchange of strikes in the center of the ring. Having to use each other to get back up. Seen the tenacity of these two athletes here. What a headbutt from Skyler.
Sends Ethan down to a knee. But also, the headbutt also takes a lot out of you, the person giving it.
Yeah, but I see Case. You can see the eyes. The lights turn back on, and now the right hands. And on the offensive is Ethan Case. But a counter from Skyler. So you think it's sliced bread? We'll never know.
Jump back cutter!
Indeed, going for the pin. Is this going to be it? A hair away from earning that moniker of Mr. PWX.
So what do they get? Do they get a trophy that says they're Mr. PWX, or just get to call themselves Mr. PWX?
There's only one man who can say he is Mr. PWX when it comes to the history of what these guys have done. Someone like you can show up later, can attempt to beat one of these guys, claim it's you now. No, you really can't be here unless you're in this moment right now. They only have one chance here, Kate. This is as big or bigger than a championship match.
I don't know, man. Like, there's other guys that can make that claim. I don't know why they picked these. Oh, wait, I know why they picked these two. Because they're Patrick's buddies.
Lots of conspiracy theories from Cade here, but right now what we're watching is two men going at it. Oh, my goodness. Ace Crusher on the apron.
We could have no Mr. PWX because both men went down.
Could be counted out. You don't see any pads out there. What a horrible way to land for both men, let alone that Ace Crusher on the apron. And the first man showing signs of life, Ethan Case. And I'm impressed, already back to his feet.
Real impressed there. I know that cutter, you land on the apron, that takes a lot out of you as well. You can see he's wincing, his back is hurting. Throws Skyler in. Ethan better get inside, get yourself counted out.
Well, that's it. Case took a moment, and that moment was enough for Skyler here.
Pedigree.
Hits that pedigree. This is it. Is he Mr. PWX? But Case, defying the odds, kicks out.
Ethan Case showing he still has a lot of fight left in him. He just took a little bit too long trying to capitalize on that cutter. I can see you can see the frustration on John Skyler's face. He doesn't know what to do next. The stuff that's worked in the past is not working tonight. This is a different Ethan Case.
The thing is, both men know each other so well, like you pointed out. Again, the number of times they have faced off in a PWX ring. But Skyler thinking another pedigree, and if he hits this has to be it.
Nobody kicks out two pedigrees. Maybe one, if you do it right. He's obviously not doing it right. He's not Triple H. Whoa! Ethan almost gets him there.
Not
Power driver! Knocked him around his head. One.
I don't know how he got a shoulder up here, Cade, but the angle that he went down on that pile driver, near catastrophic situation. And Case not slowing things down, pops him up, looking for the heater, but instead, into the Koji clutch.
Is Ethan gonna tap here?
Center of the ring. Gotta feel like miles away from the ropes. This is it. This is do or die for Ethan Case. And Skyler knows too.
This would be the fourth time he would have lost it, John Skyler. You don't want that. You don't want that kind of record against him. The crowd begging Ethan not to tap.
He's doing everything he can to stop himself from tapping, and in fact, biting on the hand of John Skyler to force the break of the hold.
That's illegal. What? But if I was to do something like that, yo, Jason Case cheating.
Both men now slingshot into that spear. I don't know how either one is standing. after the battle they've had here. And a heck of a tornado DDT. This has to be it. Pinfall. 2 count only. And now you see the students of the Palmetto Wrestling Academy trying to will Ethan Case back to life.
Skyler's know what to do. He's frustrated. He sees a bunch of Ethan Case students surrounding him. I actually feel bad for John Skyler. No, I really don't. I can't even say that with a straight face. I do not feel bad for John Skyler. If these kids are... Again, he's just attacking these kids for no reason.
He's got to pay attention to Ethan Case. The distraction here, probably not intentional from the Palmetto Wrestling Academy. Leading the chant here are Ethan Case's students. And Skyler right now, they're getting inside his head.
They're deep inside John Skyler's head. He's more worried about them than he is Ethan Case, and that is a mistake.
I don't know why he's jaw-jacking with the referee.
He's trying to get these students to kick from ringside, which, I mean, they should be. They shouldn't be allowed out here. Oh, now he's going to have to... Our senior official, what are you doing? I told you the kind of person. Eat it! John Skyler showed his true colors like I told you.
In case not slowing down.
Jump back. No, he missed the cutter. John Skyler got out of the way.
Yeah, great move by Skyler there. Ring awareness.
Goes for a slingshot.
But caught by Ethan Case. Dumping him down. Is this it, Cade?
Ethan Case.
The winner of the match, Mr. PWX, Ethan Case.
Ethan Case has finally done. He has finally defeated John Skyler in the middle of the ring here at Rise of a Champion 14. And I gotta say, I guess he's earned the title of Mr. PWX in their eyes. His dad's in the ring.
It is hard to argue.
Streamers are being thrown, and students are here. It's a big feel-good moment for Ethan Case.
The tempers definitely flew during this matchup. And you got to ask yourself, John Skyler being distracted by the Palmetto Wrestling Academy students, then putting his hands on senior official Kevin Pierce, and that exchange right there was really what set Skyler up.
I mean, that totally had something to do with it. I don't believe they should have been out here. It was unfair on Ethan's unfair advantage for Ethan. Skyler took his eyes as well, but the real story is John Skyler showed you who he really is. What I've been trying to say for months.
And
John Skyler's not a nice person.
Disappointment on the face of Skyler here.
And he deserves it.
Hey, hold on.
What are they gonna do? Just hug? What he's all upset about? Patrick's probably just gonna give him a title shot next month anyway.
And in those 30 years, if there's one thing that my pops has taught me, it's respect. And John Skyler, I respect you.
I'm so sick. Don't shake his hand. Oh, what a feel-good moment.
Hey, sign of respect right here. Two athletes that epitomize what the premier wrestling experience is all about here. And I understand tempers flaring. I understand the heat of the moment. But so glad to see these two men show of respect here.
Oh, I love you, John Skyler. I love you too, Ethan Case. What are you going to do? Kick each other next? Get out of the ring. Get out of the ring. Your match is over. You lost, John Skyler. Go home.
I know respect is hard for you to understand.
No, I have a lot of respect. I don't have respect for these two.
Case here holding open the ropes for Skyler. Skyler instead offering to do the same for Case.
For once, John Skyler is not being self-centered and only thinking about himself. He's thinking about even. I wouldn't trust him. But for once, wow.
ladies and gentlemen, Rise of the Champion 14, a heck of a way to get things started here. Two of the best in all of PWX, battling for that moniker of Mr. PWX. I'd argue both men are probably truly Mr. PWX, but right now the moniker officially goes to Ethan Case.
No, there's way more deserving people. I'm not even getting this. Whatever. Have your moment, Ethan.
Yeah, Skyler right there saying you won this match.